just experiment with, what if I allowed myself to believe that this is truly my calling encoded in me for a reason? And just let yourself sit with that. And the more you sit with it, the more true it feels. And at a certain point, it's like when something resonates so deeply, you cannot ignore it. And so just spend some time reflecting on it, whatever the thing is for you, whatever your calling is, whatever, and it doesn't even have to be a big picture thing, like whatever you want to do in this moment intuitively, sitting with that feeling of, this intuitively feels right for me. The more you sit with it, the more you realize it's based in a truth that is just unshakable. And so it feels silly at first to follow, like, you know, for me to follow this calling of, I want to babble online on YouTube and share positive messages in hopes that it uplifts others and helps others wake up to their own potential. I still have resistance to it sometimes, but when I actually truly sit with it, nothing feels more true or aligned to me than this. And so I show up and I do it. So whatever that thing is for you, to just accept that it might feel uncomfortable in the first while of accepting what your heart's desires are. But then the more that you accept and embrace and love and nourish those parts of yourself, the more true it feels, the more deeply true it feels, to the point where you're not going to be able to shake it, to the point where you're going to have no option but to follow that calling. And that is ultimately the most beautiful parts of all of us, is when we allow ourselves to follow that innate desire that we all have. That is us embodying our highest selves and allowing ourselves to expand to that highest version of ourselves. And I want nothing more than for everybody watching this video to even just consider, what if you allowed yourself to expand to that most wild dream version of you? Again, it's there for a reason. To trust that it's there for a reason, and to trust that you're the way that you are as a person, your skills and your personality and even your weaknesses, that they all work perfectly in order to have you be the perfect human to fulfill what your specific mission and desires are. To just trust that it's not frivolous and naive for you to have those desires, to trust that it's there for a deeper reason.